purpose of this tutorial is to show you how to recover from getting locked out of your blog due to changing the URL in your settings area. So to demonstrate what happens, sometimes people will have their blog up and running and everything's going fine, and then for some reason we'll go to Site Admin and go down to Settings, and then come here and we'll change this blog address, either the blog WordPress address or the blog address, either or. And there are some times that you would want to do that. That's not the purpose of this video, is to talk about when you'd want to do it. The purpose of this video is to show you how to recover if you do it and get locked out of your site. So just to illustrate what should be here, your blog needs to have in that address the address of your blog. So my blog is at heraldleader.org/blog. That's the home page of my blog. So in Site Admin, in the settings area, that's the address that should be here. If you were to come in here for whatever reason and change that to the WordPress address and just take the blog off the end, and maybe you do it in both. I'll just do both here to illustrate, and then go down and save changes. Then you end up sometimes getting locked out of your blog. Now if I try to go back to my blog, I get a screen that is totally messed up, no theme or anything. And even if I scroll down and try to click on login to log in, I get URL not found. So the way that you recover from this, there are a few ways. If you look in the WordPress documentation and just search for changing the site URL, that will give you a method, a quick fix method, and then a method to actually go into your database through PHP admin to fix these changes. So you can review that, but I'm going to illustrate how to fix this in PHP MyAdmin. So if you have Control Panel, or however you get to your database through PHP MyAdmin, do that, log into PHP MyAdmin, which I'm going to do here. And in your blog, you'll need to select the Options table and then click Browse. And when you select Options and click Browse, you'll see the very first record in the Options table is the site URL. Notice that site URL says heraldleader.org. It should be heraldleader.org/blog, the URL of my blog. So to fix that, I'm going to click on the pencil, and I'm going to come here and simply put /blog. Go to the bottom, select Go, and that fixes the first option that I showed you in the admin panel. Now if we look back here, you'll see blog is back. Now you can, if you want, while you're here, that may be enough to allow you to actually log into your site. But while we're here, we could scroll down and look for the second one, and on mine I'm only showing 30 records. It's going to be on the second page, but what you're looking for is another instance of the URL, and it's actually going to be, the option name is going to be home. On mine it's option ID 39, on yours it may be different, but there it just says heraldleader.org again. So I'm going to go here, click on the pencil, and do the same thing. Correct my URL, click Go. And that's it. Now I can log out of my database, log out of cPanel, and now if I go back to my site and just refresh, then it should be able to find my site again and allow me to log in. There's my site, and if I log back in, go and look at settings, then you'll see there that blog was put back on the end of both of those. So that's a quick, easy way, if you have access to PHP MyAdmin, to go to your database and correct these web addresses if you happen to change them and get locked out of your site.